There you go.
Jesus, he's gonna strangle me?
Oh, he's gonna shoot us both in the head. He was drunk.
I'd like to see him try to shoot a gun when he's fucking passed out drunk all the time.
He's never even shot a gun except for when he was in the National Guard. It's the only time he's ever shot a gun. He didn't own a gun.
I wonder what he heard on YouTube.
I don't know. Probably nothing. That's what I'm saying. He's been drinking a lot, and he's got shit going in his head that's just not even real.
Yeah.
I mean, he asked Mom the other day for some Jill's number and some woman to do with the program. Don't know how serious he is because he's tried playing that fiddle before, and it's just so that he could get attention. So he didn't really want the help at the time. He just wanted the attention from people, so they would think that he was going to go into the program, get them all excited about him getting sober, and then he'd start, going right back to the same thing that he did, drinking.
Yeah.
But that's why nobody's doing anything for him right now. Mom won't take him to Bangor to the bus station. I won't take him. So he called Uncle Clyde and asked Uncle Clyde if he would take him to Bangor to the bus station so we could go down and see that girl wherever she lives at. And Uncle Clyde wouldn't even take him. So nobody's doing anything for him right now. Just trying to let him know he's going to do everything on his own because he's used everybody, and all he does is keep doing the same shit.
How's your mom doing?
She's doing good. She's doing really good.
Oh, that's good.
Yep, she's doing extremely well. Thank God.
Does she still have cancer?
Huh?
Does she still have cancer?
Yeah. Yeah, but then she's getting the treatment for it. Doctor said she's doing really well right now.
Right now, that's good.
She acts like it doesn't even affect her.
That's great.
She was getting sick before on the chemo, but then her body got used to it, and she doesn't get sick anymore.
So what does Roy do all day?
To be honest, I really don't know.
Like, where does he live?
He lives on his lot that Uncle Clay gave him.
Like in a tent?
No, it's a piece of land.
And he just sleeps on the dirt?
No, he has a camper there.
Okay, well, you could have said he lived in a camper.
Oh.
Okay, that makes more sense. You just said he lives on land.
Oh,
he's like a Navajo.
I thought I had told you that before.
Oh, I don't know.
My bad. Yeah, he lives there, and I don't know what he does all day.
Does he have a job?
Nope. He's been working on his land and clearing it and cutting wood and clearing the brush, but that's pretty much all cleared now. So he does work for the old man lives up the road from me, but that's only once or twice a week. And sometimes he doesn't even work like this week. He's not even working this week, as far as I know. But he hurt his back. He did something to his back, and that's been hurting him. But I don't know. I don't know what the hell's going on in his head. Every time he gets money, he blows it on alcohol.
What does your other siblings do?
What do the other ones do?
Yeah, are they homeless too, or do they have like careers or something?
Everyone else works.
Lori like we're doing what? Do they?
Lori works in the hospital. Paul works.
Like in the cafeteria?
No, she's a nurse.
Oh.
Paul works for a ice cream place, making them. He makes ice cream actually.
Oh, that's cool.
So
He's like Jeffrey Dahmer.
Jeffrey Dahmer.
Yeah, do you know who that is?
Yeah, I do. Why would you think of something weird like that?
Well, no, I'm just saying the similarities are like uncanny. They like Jeffrey Dahmer worked in a chocolate factory. Your brother works in an ice cream factory. Jeffrey Dahmer molested little boys. Your brother's molested little boys.
Okay, let's try to get away from that. See, this is something that I'm saying. It happened to me, and I was able to get away from it. It's never happened again.
That you know of.
That I know of. And he's not around kids now.
I mean, the dude makes ice cream for a living.
Yeah, well, it's a job. He used to work in a cheese factory too. Well, he likes the food places, I guess.
Yeah, I guess. And what about Richard?
Richard manages a car place, a new car place.
So is he like the good one?
Is he like the good one? He's had his follies, but he's good. He's a good guy.
Who's like the golden child?
Who's the golden child? Well, before I fucked up, it was me.
Well, who is it now?
Probably Richard and Lori. Lori's had her own little follies throughout the years, but she's gotten older and she's doing good. I'm proud of her.
But like, as far as like, do any of them like own a house?
Yeah.
Like one that like a house on a foundation. I mean, like a real home. Okay.
Yeah.
I didn't know if you all lived in like trailers and campers and stuff. I don't know what's going on up there.
No, my trailer is turning into a house.
Right.
It's not gonna be a trailer forever. Sorry to get an addition on the back. I'm tearing the head off tomorrow.
Take off. Does Paul live in a trailer?
He lives in an apartment.
Does the Lori live in a trailer?
She lives in a house.
What about Richard?
Richard lives in a house.
Oh, okay, that's good.
I used to have a house.
Yeah. Do they have like families? Or are all of you single?
No. Rich is married. Ralph's married. Lori's.
Oh, I forgot. There's a Ralph. What does he do?
He manages a store.
Like a grocery store?
Like a big convenience store.
Oh. Does he have a house too?
Yeah.
Nice.
Why all of a sudden the curiosity about my family? You never asked.
Don't you want me to learn about you? I'm asking questions.
Well, you never asked anything about him before, though.
Yeah. Well, there's a first time for everything.
Well, that's true.
So we got 3 in houses, 1 in an apartment, 1 in a trailer, and 1 in a camper.
Yep.
Oh.
Roy had a half a house when he was married the first time.
He had half of a house? The front half or the back half?
Well, he started building a house, and he built half of it first because that's all they could afford to do was build half of it, and he was going to build the other half later, but they wound up getting a divorce. So he gave everything to her, and then he wound up meeting Jackie and moved in Jackie's trailer with her, and Jackie's trailer was falling apart, and Roy actually fixed that up really, really good.
It's amazing how he's so drunk and yet he can still get pussy like a fucking G.
Well, like I said, he's not very picky.
Good for him.
Too bad when he's sober,
he's a good guy.
Yeah. He is. He's a really good guy when he's sober.
Mm.
It's too bad we never see him sober anymore.
Yeah, okay, cool.
Huh?
Okay, cool.
Cool. All right, so what about your family, your siblings?
What about them?
What do they do? What do they work? Are they married? Do they live in trailers?
No.
You laugh
no one in
like
my family's ever stepped foot in a trailer before.
You laugh like nobody's supposed to live in trailers.
Well, no one in my family's ever lived in a trailer.
You know, it could happen.
No, it couldn't happen to anyone in my family, but Andrew, I know what you mean. No.
It could.
Why? How could it happen?
The richest people in the world have said they'd never do something before, and they wound up doing it. Or it was something that would never happen to them, and it wound up happening.
Okay. Wow, that's very sound logic.
Never underestimate the impossible.
Okay.
True.
Well, no one in my family has lived in a trailer, nor will they live in a trailer, but okay. I'll just, whatever you say.
The house that I remember when I was a kid, it's the only one that I remember when I was a kid and living in Cornville, is actually right up the road from me, from right now. We grew up there. We lived there until I was like 9. My dad built up, and he didn't put it on a foundation, and the septic didn't work, and I don't remember if we had running water for a long time or not. But when we met Dale fixed everything. He put foundation under it and got the septic working and everything. But I think living in those conditions, I guess, made me appreciate things a lot more.
Mhm.
And I guess it made me use my imagination more too, because we'd go outside and be able to play in the sand and play with Tonka trucks and cars, and we'd go play King on the Mountain. We used to do all that kind of stuff and not sit around watching TV and stuff like that all the time. We were very active as kids.
Cool.